Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Tales of Gracie's F. On the last episode, a whole bunch of stuff happened. We found an airship, we found a way that we could possibly exit the world in order to find a place called Fodra. And yeah, basically all that was happening, and then some monsters decided to attack Lance, so we're just gonna rush on over there straight away. We got a plan that we need to go through with involving laser cannons, but we need to fix possibly one of the lasers, but yeah, priorities need to be sorted out first. So let's just head on over and hope that everyone's okay. It's actually been a while since we've been to Lant. It'll be a nice reunion if it weren't for the whole monsters attacking thing. Jesus Christ, there's a whole bunch of them out on the overworld too. I guess that means a lot of the monster locations around the world, not just here, have also updated, considering a lot of the monsters that we're seeing look like the ones that were in Velnik. Jesus, I forgot how long this road is to Lant. Here we go.
Stay back! Asbel! Alright, we'll handle the monsters. You get everyone else inside. But Bailey, look out! My lord!
They've got us trapped.
I must protect. I have to.
Yeah! They did it! Asbel's men defeated the monsters!
Sophie, you okay?
Hold on.
Thank you, Asbel. You helped save us all. It's hard to believe that a tiny girl like her could do all that. Please get her back to the manor, so she can get some rest. I'll take care of things around here.
Yeah, well, she really shouldn't have done that. Damn it, Sophie. Alright, let's rush to the manor. Hopefully everyone here can tend to the wounded. Also, I'm kind of surprised that you're happy to see me, Bailey, considering what you said to me last time, but I guess beggars can't be choosers.
Asbel, Hubert, I'm so glad you're safe.
Oh, Mother, we have so many stories that we need to tell you, but not right now.
You've been gone for so long. I was worried I might never see you again.
Well, don't worry, we're here, but no, seriously, we need to put Sophie on a bed right now.
I'm sorry for the concern, Mom. We'll explain everything later. Frederick, could you please get a room ready? Sophie needs to rest.
Your own room is already prepared, Master Asbel. Would that be acceptable?
Yep, that'll do.
It's fine. Thank you, Frederick.
Always ready to be at service. Don't worry, Sophie. I won't delay your rest a moment longer. God damn it, this is not my room. Jesus. Never mind, maybe I'll delay it a second, because I forgot my room is on the second floor, not the first floor. But at least I got the side right.
Monsters. Run, everyone. She's having nightmares. Even in her dreams, she tries to protect us. Makes me feel kind of lame.
Damn it, Sophie. This is the definition of overworking yourself.
Come in.
I apologize for intruding at such a time, young masters.
Hey, no problem, Frederick. Always happy to see you.
Bailey is downstairs and wishes to speak with you right away. I asked him to wait in the study for now. Should I send him away?
No, that's fine. We'll be right down. Keep an eye on Sophie, all right? We'll be right back.
Wonder what Bailey wants to talk to us about. Better be something important. But considering the situation in Lant, that's probably a high likelihood. Anyway, before we do that, we got a character skit.
I swore long ago that I would be the one to protect everyone. But once again, Sophie was the one who saved us.
It has been very difficult seeing Lant turned into a battleground once more.
I try and I try, but what if I never find the strength to protect those most important to me?
How much more must we endure before we reach the ideals we strive for?
It's a long, arduous path, bro. And, in all honesty, it may be one that we never see the end of. But, other people can get there. We just gotta lay the groundwork for them. Ah! It's you!
You and your companions saved the people of Lant. We are in your debt.
Yeah, no problem. Just still a little bit antsy considering he's here.
And Asbel, you saved my life. Thank you.
Any of us would have done the same.
How is your friend doing?
She's resting, but she's not feeling well.
That poor girl. She's suffering for helping us.
No, she's been in failing health for a while now. It's nothing new. But thank you for your concern.
Will you stay in Lant?
Unfortunately, no. We have pressing business elsewhere. We have to save Sophie, and Richard too.
I see.
We have a long road ahead of us to make that happen. I trust you'll take care of things while we're gone.
Asbel, perhaps I have misjudged you.
Thanks, Bailey.
Apology accepted. At least, I'll just accept that as an apology.
If you'll excuse me, I'll be going now.
So, you feeling better? There's one thing I wanted to ask you. No, never mind. Now is not the time. Well, okay then. What about you, Mom? How you doing? You heard about what your father and Archduke Cedric were discussing? Yeah, that was a while ago, but... yeah, I did.
Dad.
You're thinking. This worries me.
What? I'm not allowed to think now?
I'm thinking about our father. About how I rebelled against his authority. About how I left. I thought that becoming a knight was all I needed to protect the people I loved. But I was wrong. It wasn't enough. I wasn't ready to be the Lord of Lant. It was just a title they hung around my neck. What thoughts did Dad have as he lived and died as the Lord of Lant?
You're a lot like your father was.
Mom?
He spent all of his time worrying about us and wondering if he was doing the right thing. But he hid that concern behind a mask of strength and discipline. When the two of you left, he thought of almost nothing else. And he worried that his decisions, no matter how well-intentioned, had caused you both to suffer.
It's hard to imagine him thinking like that.
Feelings were never your father's strong suit. He was never able to express how much he loved you both, and it frustrated him to no end. I know the two of you are going through a lot right now. But what matters is that you keep trying to do what you believe is right. Your father used to say that. He raised you well, whether you realize it or not, and his spirit will help you in the dark days to come. Just remember, whatever path you take, I will always be here for you. And if your father were here, he would say the same.
Mom, thank you.
Thanks, Mother. I didn't agree with a lot with what Lord Aston did, but at least I understood the well-meaning intentions behind him. To be honest, I don't think he ever knew about Mr. Oswell's true motivations and how he actually was. It may have been a short-sighted idea about him giving Hubert up for adoption, but it was well-meaning. Even if I still don't agree with it. It's pretty much just trying to find a white or black answer amid a grey mess. As always, things are not as simple as they appear.
Welcome back.
Yo!
Asbel. Sophie, wait. Don't get up. I'm okay.
Hey, Sophie. I'm here. We'll heal you, Sophie. I promise. All right. Let's get back to Fendel and fix that heat ray cannon. Do you know the exact location, Pascal?
Yep, we can take the road that leads from North Lant to Velenik. The cannon is just past Fendel Mountain Pass.
Hang in there, Sophie. We're almost home.
I will.
Now that the situation has been averted, it's time we start making our way back to Fendel. Hope you aren't sick of the snowfields quite yet, because we're going to be there a little bit while longer. Thankfully, I love snow.
Boys, wait!
What is it?
Please, take this with you.
What is it?
Just a little basket of goodies. I made all your old favorites, and there's enough for everyone.
Aw, thanks.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, you're the best mom ever!
You just met her.
You are too kind, Lady Carrie.
Thanks, Mom.
Take care of each other. And be careful.
You too. We'll see you soon.
In fact, it'll be much sooner than you think. Got a rice omelette, got some curry, got some grilled chicken. Well, I certainly know who's gonna like that. The hint is it's Sharia. Anyway, we're not gonna be doing quite yet because there's a few things we can do now that we are going to be going back to Fendel. I think that sentence made sense, but basically we need to go back in the manor and see our mom again. Hello, Mother. It was only just a few seconds ago that I saw you. I'm glad you're both here. I want you to take this. What is it? It's your father's diary. He kept a diary? I always meant to show it to you someday. There were many things your father was never able to tell you. I thought it important that you know how he truly felt. Today I informed Sir Oswald's servant of my conditions for adopting Hubert. Huh? It was my fondest hope that Hubert grow up safe and healthy, that he not become a tool used for political gain, and that he receive the finest education that Sir Oswald can provide. I wish him to learn not only academics, but the arts of combat as well. Hubert is a bright and tenacious boy, who can accomplish great things under Sir Oswell's tutelage. I want him to be proud of the man he will become. And above all else, I want him to avoid having to fight for my title, the very same fight that ruined my brother and I. I worry what Asbel will think when he learns of this. He'll likely let me know about his displeasure, as he never has been one to stand quietly to the side. Perhaps when he is older, he will understand the difficult decisions adults are often forced to make. In truth, I fear how he will react. I fear how he will react. It's hard to write that down. I fear he may turn his back on his family and leave, just like my own brother did. Prince Richard is currently here as a guest of the manor. I must not let him become a victim of the struggle for the throne, for I know all too well the damage that type of struggle can do. I am not usually a man to beseech the heavens for aid, but if ever there was a time, it is now. Please, if anyone is listening, watch over my sons and keep them safe. I would gladly give all that I have, including my own life, to see this come to pass. Please, I beg you with all my heart. Asbel left home and fled for the capital today. I've no choice but to trust in my sons and their potential. I must believe that Asbel and Hubert can bring hope back to Lant, and that no challenge will be too great for them to overcome. Be strong, my beloved sons. I believe in you. When your father was your age, your grandfather chose him to rule Lant instead of your Uncle Alden. As Alden was the eldest son, the decision was quite a surprise, but your grandfather would not be swayed. A fierce argument soon erupted between your father and Alden. Eventually your uncle was banished from Lant, and he died without ever resolving his feelings. Your father blamed himself for this, and he was determined that you two not walk the same path. That's why he made it no secret that Asbel was to inherit Lant, and also why he wanted Hubert to have access to the kinds of opportunities the Oswell family could provide. In truth, this decision haunted him, even to the end. He worried that he was trying too hard to repent for what happened with his brother, and that this may have caused you both to suffer needlessly. Dad, you just had to leave something like this behind. How am I supposed to keep hating him now? This is so like him. Why couldn't he have just told us all of this sooner? Why did it have to wait until he was dead? But, you know, things actually worked out like he had hoped. You and I were able to overcome our differences, right? And now we fight not just for Lant's future, but for the future of the entire world. I hope you're still watching over us, Dad. I'm not that bright, so I'm sure I'll need your guidance in the future. And when I do, I hope you'll be there too. Oh, Asbel. Asbel. That was something that needed to be said and seen. I know a lot of people will still be like, no, screw Lord Aston, he made terrible decisions, and yeah, like I said, I still don't agree with every single decision that he made, but by God he was trying. And let's be honest, no one makes perfect decisions all the time. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a... Actually, we won't be talking to you this episode. There's a few things that I need to get done.
There was a rice omelet in the picnic basket Lady Carrie gave us.
Why are you telling me this?
Because it was your favorite dish when we were all still kids. I'm sure that's why your mother included it.
Sharia, please. I don't particularly care for omelets.
Okay, I'll toss it.
What? No!
Oh? Maybe I'll just eat it then.
That won't be necessary. I'll eat them.
So you still like them?
I do not! But I have nothing against them either.
And how do you feel about Asbel?
I have nothing against him.
I knew it!
Hubert, like your father, you're really bad at expressing your feelings. Like, really bad. But then again, you're talking to Sharia, who is also really bad at expressing her feelings. Well, actually, no, it's not that she's bad at expressing them, it's that she expresses them in a very weird way. One would say in a tsundere way. Anyway, right. Now, we could head on over to Velenik. However, I want to try and settle the score with a particular someone who I tried fighting before, now that I'm a bit stronger. And I think that'll be a good way to end off this episode, so... give me 1 second. Okay, never mind. Game is telling me that it's no time to be taking detours, so I guess I'll take care of that a little bit later then. I guess I'll just have to get stronger for Bryce. Anyway. This here is a provisional Velenik-bound Turtles transport. And did I mention it's free? Why couldn't it be free before? Why is it free now? Moving out. Maybe this is your way of getting new customers. Well, I guess it worked, so good on you. Anyway, Vendel Mountain Pass. It's been a while since we've been here. Now, if you guys may remember, there was a fork in the road that we got to last time we were here. And there was a direction that we couldn't get to before. However, now we are able to go in said direction. However, before we do that, I believe if we head left, there is a character that we can speak to, so hopefully they'll be around here somewhere. Come on, I know you're around here somewhere. It's an Amarcian. There they are, up there. Let me just circumvent all of these monsters. Alright, there we go. How's it going, bro? Oh man, this is bad. Really, really bad. What's wrong? The overseer told me to come out here and investigate this area for minerals, but there's a problem. What kind of problem? Huh? Is that... Pascal? I thought that was you. Does the overseer's request have something to do with the Valkanus? Yeah, she wants me to investigate the effects of the Valkanus being depleted of Elif. So things really that bad, huh? What do you mean? You were looking at the wall and saying things were really bad. Oh, that? Yeah, I was talking about something else. See, the rock bed here is a lot tougher than I thought. All I brought with me was this dumb old spade, and it's not strong enough to get good samples. Whew, I thought it was a real problem for a second. It's a real problem for me. Look, what I really need is a drill. I don't suppose you have one. A drill? Not handy, no, but I think Fourier's got a bunch in her room. Oh, could you bring me one? Pretty please. Right now I'm just spinning my wheels here. In fact, here, go ahead and take my spade. Consider it a down payment on the drill. Oh gee, oh whiz, that overseer's gonna... Oh, she's going to have my head for this, oh man. Well thanks for the spade. I mean, I have a drill on me already, which I could have given you. Here you go. Oh, thanks a million. Sorry to make you go through all that trouble. You're telling me? It's not like we're sitting around eating bonbons all day. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean... No, it's fine. It is? It's true that we have some pressing things we need to get done, but there are limits to what we all can do, you know? Yeah, I guess. If we keep helping where we can, good things should come our way, and that'll make life easier for us. You mean like with Sophie and Richard or whatever? Yeah, I think so. I realize I'm not saying it very well, but it's like something my mom used to say. Some things can't be rushed, so in those times you just have to know your limits and do what you can. Your mom sounds like one smart cookie. Where's she now? She died when I was little. Real smooth, Pascal. I'll try not to rush things, alright? From now on, I'm gonna just take my time and do the best I can. And now, it's time to work. Oh, gee whiz, I sure hope this drill works. I just really need to get the minerals out of here, you know? Oh, jeez. I'm totally inspired now. Let's go find something to do or whatever. Yes, let's go help as many people as we can. We gave up the drill, but we gained a title of Dutiful Daughter as a reward. Alright, now that we're back down here, we got a character skit.
Where should we go next?
Let's try the little side road that cuts to the east from here. It's just to the right of the small shack.
They call that the untrodden snowfield. Much like Mount Zavhert, the people of Fendel never go anywhere near it.
This seems like another case of the Amarcians trying to keep people away from something. I know, right? I mean, how do you even know the field is snowy if you don't tread it?
That is a good question, actually. Maybe if you saw from the sky? I don't know. Anyway, we're heading to a new snowy location, so that's exciting at least. Untrodden snowfield. But now it has been trodden on, so it needs to come up with a new name. Also, new enemies.
Enemies.
Ah, so glad I don't have to see those Nova enemies. But we got the... I didn't even see what they were called. Snowdrift Wall. And, pun not intended, they actually look kind of cool. I don't know why, I always like wolf designs with the, like, long mane. Would you call that a mane on their head? I don't know. I just think they look very noble because of that. The wolves are cool animals anyway. So, they already got the coolness factor going for them in that regard. Well, that was simple enough. And hey, we got another new version of the bear enemy. Called a Brawler Bear. Oh, and a Glacier Raptor, of course. Ow, Jesus. Forgot, as Hubert, I'm really susceptible to attacks if I'm not careful. Hopefully, I can get everyone to level 45 before we enter the next dungeon. Although, I might have to do a little bit of grinding if I want that to be the case, because some of them are at level 43. I mean, to be honest, I'm in a good place right now. It's just, I like things being even. And by even, I mean at like a... It's that same kind of feeling when you're like putting the volume up on the TV, and the volume is just right, but it's at 19 and it just doesn't feel right, so you put it up to 20. It's that kind of feeling. I like things in even numbers or multiples of 5. I'm sure someone out there gets my craziness. Someone will understand me. And that should do it!
This is what happens when you misjudge your foe.
God, it's always nuts when the battle ends and there's just so many sound effects going at once and they just do a win quote.
You okay?
Hey, are you alright?
Come on, hang in there. Her head's burning up.
That's enough. We can't keep going like this. I have to take you back. I'm okay. The cold air feels nice. I have to keep going. I won't get better unless I go to Fodra. Right? This is all because I'm so different from everybody else.
That's not true. You're no different than anybody else.
That's right, Sophie. I'm so tired of troubling everyone.
Don't be absurd, Sophie.
It's no trouble.
I can't. Everything's blurry. I can't see you.
Sophie!
We gotta fix that stupid cannon. Come on, let's get her to Fodra.
God damn it, and here I am trying to make light of the situation. I got milk. God damn it, video game. Alright, don't worry, Sophie. I'm just gonna pick up these treasures. I'm gonna get to the new dungeon. And then we're gonna fix you. You hear me? That is a promise. Also, get out of the way, monsters. Don't have time for this crap.
I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't this.
Once the cannon's up and running, we can control it with the machine in the seaside cavern.
Message from Poisson.
What is it?
That is not a good face you're making. What is that face? What does that mean?
Remember when I thought Fourier could help fly the shuttle? Well, I kinda asked Poisson to ask her for me, but... She said no? Yeah, she's all holed up in her lab and won't come out. I guess she left a letter to explain everything.
God damn it, Fourier.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to rig the shuttle so I can control it myself while on board.
Can you do that?
Sure, if we have enough time. Which we probably don't.
Well, we just gotta make time.
But we'll worry about that later. Let's get inside so I can start mucking around.
Ah, come on, let me focus on one problem at a time here. Otherwise we'll never get anywhere. Also, if this is untrodden snowfield, why are there two people here? They've obviously trodden on it. Anyway, if you couldn't guess, I'm going to discard all those treasures. No, this is where we're going to end off the episode. So, if you like this episode and all that junk, be sure to do all that crap that I keep on saying, and that's... I flipped those around for some reason, but whatever. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that junk, and I'll see you guys next time as we go through the dungeon and then hopefully find a way to fix the cannon so we can go to Fodra and save Sophie. Here's a character skit. See you guys then.
Sophie's condition doesn't seem to be improving.
Maybe we should take her to a doctor again.
No way! If the Amarcians couldn't help her, I doubt some sawbones can either. The only way to save Sophie is to take her to Fodra. Yes, I agree. I'm sorry, everyone, for causing you so much trouble. But I want to stay with you. Oh, I'm so sorry. We know, Sophie. But don't overdo it, okay? If it's too hard for you, we'll go back together.
I fear that we've come too far already for that, you know, Sheria. At this point, we just gotta press on forward.